Everyone, hope you're well. Just got a few more thoughts to share with you today. So, first of all, I was at the big London march yesterday. It was huge. So, about 30 minutes walking from end to end and really packed. Like, there were that many people. We were all really close together. It was a great crowd, really friendly people, very vocal, very positive and enthusiastic. And, I felt like it yesterday and did again today when I was just reflecting on the day, walking in the forest earlier this afternoon. Definitely the collective has risen above a critical threshold now, not just people like us, but, everybody. Um, so there's a sense of people feeling really strong, less people in fear, and a lot more hope and positive expectation. So, like I said yesterday, when your frequency is consistently high in love, joy, and peace, no matter what fear or negativity or darkness or anger is around you, it just doesn't touch you anymore. So I feel like it's heading more in that direction, which is great. So, quite a few people I know, including myself, have felt a bit down or up and down this past week. And, that's completely normal, all things considered, in our individual lives, collectively, especially in the UK, what's gone on in the past week with all the political stuff. It's a lot to take on board. So, remember when you're feeling an emotion, feel it 100%. Okay. Don't push it down. Don't hold on to it. Um, Feel it in every cell of your body and your emotion for as long as you need to, and then let it pass through you rather than it getting stuck in your body and your mind and your aura, because that will just make you feel unwell. Imagine it like a plane passing through a cloud. You're going through the cloud, cloud. You're going to come out the other side, but not sure when. But when you do, you just break out into the blue sky. So just keep going through the emotion. And release what you need to. Like, crying is good. I've been saying to people, I cry most days during this time, more than I ever have before. It's not always full on crying, but often it's during yoga or meditation or just, at bedtime when your head hits the pillow and there's just that release and the tears come. And I know what I'm doing is releasing and processing what I've seen and experienced and thought and heard during the day, either consciously or subconsciously, and it's doing me good. It's not a stuck emotion. So I think I'd worry more if it wasn't happening because, I'm not processing it. So I did pull the King of Cups yesterday morning, followed by the Knight of Cups before I went on the march. And that's all about emotions. Cups are the water signs. So what he says is, acknowledge your emotions, they're valid. Acknowledge the power of your emotions. And then the Knight of Cups comes in and says, let these insights from your emotions inform and empower the action you take next. So that was the message there. You can see on either side some other pictures I took last weekend. There's my graffiti using chalk from the cliffs down at Blackrock Beach in Brighton. Not sure if it's still there or how many people saw it, but I enjoyed doing it. And then there's a lamp, which reminds me of today's full moon, which has been a really nice one, on the South Bank along the Thames in London. So wanted to share them with you. Other things that get me through humour. So one thing that was funny yesterday, my sign of the day, someone had done a sign that said Omicold. So genius, whoever that was. There's a funny song from South Park. It's satirical, called I Love You Social Distancing. So I'll put a link to that on. It's made me laugh a lot this week. Some other songs I've been listening to, continuing in the 1980s Australian kind of pop music theme. Icehouse, Electric Blue, and That's Freedom by John Farnham. Listening to them nonstop this week. So I'll put the links. You might like them. What else did I want to say? I think that's it for today. One more analogy I did think of was that the time we're in is like the breath. In yoga, there's a breathing technique where you breathe in, pause at the top of the breath, and then breathe out and pause at the bottom of the breath. And I feel like at the moment, we're in an extended pause at the top of the breath. So this past 2 years has been like the inhale. So that pause at the top in yoga gives you a space, which is like a little meditation in itself. So we're in this pause now where we're surveying the situation we're in and our place in it. And before too long, not too much longer, let's hope, will be the extended exhale and the release. Okay. At the end of which we pause again and we gain even more insights, which we'll take and build on as we continue to breathe. So I found that analogy quite a nice one to think about. Okay, so I've got a little bit of extra time off over the next 2 weeks, so hopefully I'll be able to make some extra videos. So if anything comes to me, I will share it with you, and I'll talk soon. Take care. Bye, everyone.